Glamorgan Spring Bay Council in April 2017, all ordinary and special meetings of Council are to be audio visually recorded and streamed live. In response to COVID-19 social gathering regulations, this meeting will be held remotely via video conference. Where possible, a live stream of the meeting will be made available. In accordance with the Glamorgan Spring Bay Council meetings audio visual recording and live streaming policy number 6.2, a recording of the meeting will be available via the link of the Glamorgan Spring Bay Council website, on the Glamorgan Spring Bay Council website within 5 business days of the meeting. In accordance with the Local Government Act 1993 and Regulation 33, these video audio files will be retained by Council for at least 6 months and made available for viewing live as well as online within 5 days of the scheduled meeting. The written minutes of a meeting, once confirmed, prevail over the video audio recording of the meeting. Welcome, councillors and staff, and I declare the meeting open at 7:02 p.m. The Glamorgan Spring Bay Council acknowledges the traditional owners of our region and recognises their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Present this evening we have Ms Marissa Walters, Council's Acting General Manager, Mr Mick Purvis, Council's Planner, and Ms Josie Higgins, Council's Executive Officer. We also have, that's in attendance, sorry, present and apologies. We have all councillors present. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all councillors are present. Declaration of interest or conflict. The Mayor, I request elected members to indicate whether you have 1, any interest personally or via a close associate as defined in section 49 of the Local Government Act 1993, or 2, any conflict as described in Council's Code of Conduct for councillors in any item included in the agenda. No conflicts. Thank you. Item 2.1, Tempest Planning Applications, Determination of Base Application Fee. There is a recommendation on page 6. Could I have a motion, please? Councillor Brenny? Off mute, please, Councillor Brenny.
I move that Council, pursuant to section A, pursuant to section 205 of the Local Government Act 1993, sets a base application fee of $2 per $1,000 development cost for the planning application for Tempest to be lodged on part of RA 12371 Tasman Highway, Swansea, and B, this fee remains valid for the balance of the 2019-2020 financial year.
Thank you. Somebody to second? Councillor Browning? Councillor Brenny, do you wish to speak to your motion?
Simply to say that this resolves an issue that's in relation to delegation of power to the General Manager, where Council are required to set base application fees for values over $1 million. This project is considerably more than that. Whether or not we're able to assess an accurate fee and a workable fee is difficult. So seemingly the $2 per $1,000 development cost seems to be a reasonably arguable and defendable fee based on other councils and based on the fact that we don't know any better, but the advice that we're given by our qualified advice, Mr. Purvis, seems to be quite reasonable. Thank you.
Councillor Browning?
Yeah, through the Mayor, I just want to agree with what Councillor Brenny said. It seems that the $2 per $1,000 is fair and reasonable. Thank you.
Does anyone wish to speak against the motion? Or for the motion? Councillor Browning?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were.
No, no. So anyone wish to speak for the motion? Okay, based on that, I'll just, there is still a potential for quite a significant cost to council, i.e. ratepayers, even with the $2 per $1,000 fee. So I think the $2 is more than reasonable. And I think also that in setting the budget for next financial year, council may need to review that figure and potentially look at increasing it due to cost to ratepayers. So I think in this case, it's a very fair figure that's been put forward. And I'd also like to thank Mr. Purvis for his work in preparing this document and workshopping this through with councillors to ensure we fully understand the ramifications of setting the fee and the cost to ratepayers, and also to Ms. Walters also for her accounting work in respect to that. So I will be supporting this motion this evening. Councillor Breeny, do you wish to close the debate? Unmute.
Yes, Mayor, thank you. Just finally, I'd just like to reiterate that the estimation based on the budget implications for council is that 70 to 85% of the anticipated costs should be covered by this fee, which is, I think, well within the realms of standard practice. So I don't think we're doing anything dramatic here. It's just a matter of trying to come up with a viable prospect. And I think we're on the right track. And thank you again, Mr. Purvis.
Okay, based on that, I'll put the motion. All those in favour? It's unanimous. Thank you. There are no confidential items this evening, so I'll therefore close the meeting at 7:09 p.m. If the recording can be turned off, please.